Hey there, welcome to Millennium Milestone Presents, a site dedicated to storytelling in books, movies, video games, and other exciting genres, where Frank Drebin is my spirit animal. So I gotta admit, I wasn't sure what I was gonna see for my next movie review, and I somehow got drawn to this movie of all things, and I'm gonna be very honest, I did not think I was going to be entertained. Boy, was I proven wrong when I saw this movie, and we got a lot to talk about with this. Here we go. But before I get further into this review, please like, share, and subscribe, and please also comment as well. I can't emphasize that part enough because, unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm really doesn't like me very much and would really welcome not only your likes, but also your comments as well. Onward to the plot. Following in the footsteps of his bubbling father, Detective Frank Drebin Jr. must solve a murder case to prevent the police department from shutting down. In a world still reeling from the shocking discovery that pigeons are in fact government surveillance drones, the son of legendary cop, if not entirely competent, Lieutenant Frank Drebin Jr., like Liam Neeson but with even less self-awareness, is called to investigate a murder. When his attempts to teach his goldfish to play ukulele fails, he's on a mission to stop the sinister Richard Kane, played by who else? Danny Houston, but with a lot of spray tan, and his dastardly plot to unleash a dastardly global plot device. Yes, you heard that right. A device that makes everyone from docile to rabid. The stakes are higher than a cat on a hot tin roof and less coordinated. Drebin, armed with a trusty badge and revolver, which he occasionally shoots pigeons that actually aren't drones, and his perpetually exasperated partner Ed Hochran Jr., still played by Paul Walter Hauser, must navigate a labyrinth of stories including a mysterious seductress, man-eater, or vamp, also known as a femme fatale, in the form of Beth Davenport, played by Pamela Anderson. The seductive woman who woos Drebin into dangerous traps for her own benefit. Along the way, they'll encounter everything from a sentient vending machine that dispenses cryptic clues and stale peanuts to a high-speed chase involving a self-driving car that's ironically fueled by Aristotle kale smoothies. Expect a scene where Drebin attempts to go undercover as a barista, only to accidentally serve as a customer a latte with a rubber duck in it. And let's not forget the inevitable dance-off that somehow becomes integral, shutting down the plot device. It's a comedy where the plot points are as unpredictable as a toddler on espresso, and the only thing more baffling than a villain's motive is how Drebin keeps his badge. It's expected unexpected if the unexpected was a clown car filled with bad puns and even worse decisions. Now, clearly not all these plot points I just mentioned are actually real. But again, they're just as absurd as even the actual plot points of this movie. But that's the point of this entire movie, Naked Gun. It's not to be taken seriously, and if you're sensitive about jokes that might hit you in the fifis, you might not want to come and see this film at all. But for those of you that have no problem with crude humor and lots of laughs and innuendos, this is definitely the movie for you. This had me laughing quite a few times, almost in the first 10 minutes alone, going into the next coming hours in between. Liam Neeson was an unexpected replacement for Leslie Nielsen. He was not somebody I expected to be this incredibly comical with his timing, and he does very well in his role. And I have to hand it, even Pamela Anderson was not somebody I expected to really add something special to this movie. She knocks this out of the ballpark in such a way you wouldn't even expect. The cast of characters are interesting, and even the script, I have to admit, is really well timed. Seth MacFarlane added a lot of great one-liners, a lot of crazy innuendos that every time I think about it, I'm literally ready to chuckle again, thinking about some of them as well. For instance, in the beginning of the movie, you do get a reference to an actor that starred in the original Naked Gun movies that is not very well fond of nowadays. A football player, you would say, that might have been in a trial or a case of some sort. Just throwing that out there. You also get references of Bill Cosby in this. You get references of the Black Eyed Peas, Star Wars, even superhero movies, all thrown in there just to remind you that Seth MacFarlane is really quick. In terms of a story, I mean, let's be real. Again, when you have a crafty little machine called the plot device as the MacGuffin of the story, I think you can pretty much understand that this is not to be, again, taken seriously. This is a comedy. You're going to end up laughing left and right. And this is probably one of these movies that you definitely could enjoy with your buddies and definitely get a good laugh out of. All in all, I would give The Naked Gun, this particular movie, at least decent. I mean, again, this is not a artistic Broadway piece of any sort. But if again you're looking for something funny this weekend to check out, that'll get you in the chuckles real quick. This will definitely do it for you that way. That's my take on this movie. I would love to hear what you guys think. Again, as I emphasized before, please like, share, and subscribe, and please even comment, because again, the YouTube algorithm is not very fun if there isn't any interaction in these videos. And it also helps me at the same time to know what you guys really like too. So if there's anything you don't like about it or you do like about it, I want to hear about it. But all in all, I'm ready to head it out right now, and you best better believe I'll be back.